afternoon, everybody. I know normally we do a morning show, but I came across this one and I felt like this was too good of one to wait till Monday. So I thought, hey, you know what? I've got a couple of really good hard ciders in the fridge that are ice cold. So ice cold. I think I'll gather them up. It's only 22:30 over there. No, it's actually where I'm at. It is 4:30 in the afternoon. It is 4:30 in the afternoon. So instead of coffee, I'm having what is it I'm having? An Angry Orchard crisp apple hard cider. So good. I really like it. It's so refreshing on a nice hot day like we've had today. They're so good. They're really, really good. If you can get your hands on those and you've never had one, give it a try, especially on a nice hot day like we've had here this week actually, this entire week here in Arkansas, where it's been in the high 90s, like creeping to 100. Just regular temps, no heat index, no nothing this week. It's been a real scorcher. But anyway, this week, the last couple of videos, couple of streams that I've done actually has been around and about these guys, these people, we'll say individuals, that have been FAFOing. I mean, FAFO to the max degree. We talked on Thursday. I was joined by Toxic Piplup and Seth and Gigi, and we had a little bit of an update. Not a little bit, quite a large update. On El Valiente, right? The Brave. Remember him? The little dude that quadriplegic, had the little run-in with Miami-Dade Sheriff's Department. He didn't ram him. He told us, he said here on my stream, and he told us that he didn't ram them. He didn't spit on the sheriff's deputies. Well, as Maury Povich says, that was a lie. We got the video. We had the cam footage. The body footage, whatever you want to call it, and we watched it. And there's no way to put it. He just lied. He just lied. Liar. He was a liar. He's gonna need a lawyer to get him out of his lies. But anyway, it's been hot as balls here too. Yeah, K-Huck. Well, you're just a little bit. You're just a few hours north of me, so I'm sure it's been hot, but I mean, it's been like devil's crotch hot down here. I mean, devil's crotch, right in the crotch, the swampy part of it, right? Like right there on that little taint area, right underneath the sack, that little taint. That's how hot it's been here. It's right down in there, that swampy hotness. That's where it's been. Oh my Lord. Anyway, so today we're going to be talking about a couple of different creators. Yeah, it's the swamp ass too. It's 100% the swamp ass. Today, what was this guy's name? Now let's see. This is LilMixyx, I think is how he pronounces his name. LilMixyx, and the other guy's name is Goop, and we're going to get into it. And this involves one of a type of content creator that I think it's safe to say everybody in the chat, myself, whatever, cannot stand. And that's a prank, one of these pranksters, right? The TikTok pranksters, they're just literally the bane of existence. And they go out and they just torment people, right? Just out trying to enjoy a day out, or maybe they're doing shopping or whatever it is. They're just a bane of existence. They're actual wastes of DNA, right? Human DNA. They're just wastes of DNA. But anyway, we're going to get into that. So anyway, let's see what we got here today. All right. Why is it doing that? Why is it? Just a second here. Let me change that back, because that's not supposed to be doing that. But anyway, so today's Good Mood is sponsored by coffee and Friday. I did have some coffee this morning, so that's okay. Yeah, we had the coffee this morning. But let's talk about this. So this guy, the prankster, right? His name is LilMixyx, I think is how you pronounce it. He's got about 2.5K followers over on Kick, which is I think where he primarily streams and where he does his content. On the his description is on the come up. I'm going on the come up. God, what the hell does that mean? On the come up. The come up of what? I'm going to be a star working towards my dreams. Kick, YouTube, content creator. Keep up with me on all platforms. LilMixyx Business. Johnny Delgado1 at gmail.com. Pretty chill stream. Just growing. All right. I'm going to be lurking. What do you mean going to be lurking? Lurking. Oh, Lord. We got us a lurky. We got a lurky. So anyway, this is his kick. And here's the thing about it. There's been some people that has made some videos about this, right? Have covered the story, and they've kind of blocked out the person's socials and things like this. The quote, the prankster. I want him to get his glory. I want him to get his roses. I want him to get all his just desserts. I want him to. I think he deserves it. I think we need to give him all the attention that he wants. And listen, and that's what these pranksters want. They want attention. They want that social media. They want that viral video. They crave it. They have to have it, just like a crackhead has got to have that next fix. So we're going to give him the fix, right? Here's his Twitter, right? He's got well, shit. He's got 966 followers, right? What else we got here? Here's his Insta. He doesn't really have any posts or anything over here on his Insta. He's got about 1.6K followers here on the Insta. And that's pretty much the socials and everything for the prankster, right? What was that on his banner, people? I don't know on what his. Oh yeah, listen. This guy, listen, Asmo. This dude, he's about 3 brain cells short of being a certifiable crayon eater. Right? Certifiable crayon eater. Yeah, I see. Yeah. Whatever. It is what it is. I don't care. So the other creator, his name is Goop, right? Goop Videos. He has 34.4K subscribers here on the old YouTubers. Yeah, on the old tubes here. He's got almost 35,500 subs. He's got 3.7 thousand followers here on the Twitter. And look at there. Liana Taylor follows him. Look at Liana go. You go, girl. So anyway, so why are we talking about this? What happened? What transpired that got my attention? Well, I was, Twitter or YouTube, the YouTube algorithms, they feed you stuff, right, and what have you. And I was fed a video. I don't even remember who the creator was. It's not even somebody I normally watch. This was just one of those, you know what I'm saying? Those, just, I don't know, maybe because I like to just, crap all over prankster creators and prank creators, whatever you want to call them, idiots, right? The knuckle draggers, the mouth breathers of society. And I like to, just crap all over them because I think they bring nothing of value at all to society, right? They're not even funny. That's the thing about these guys. They're not even comical, right? There's nothing about there's nothing funny. And what amazes me, what just shocks me, is that they actually have any type of following. Period. Algorithm slop, exactly, Reese, exactly. But anyway, so I saw him do some videos. So anyway, watched the video, and I was having some troubles identifying who LilMixyx was. I couldn't because every video that I found that was being made on it, they were hiding his name. But I reached out to the one person that I know is like super sleuth. I'm talking, this person is basically the Sherlock Holmes of YouTube and TikTok and Twitter and all that, right? And they helped me dig into it. And that person, of course, is the one and only Purple Paw Prince. I mean, she's just phenomenal, right? And we need to 100% give her some roses in the chat, because Purple helped me get all this data together, this information. But anyway, I started digging. So what happened? Okay, so evidently there is a TikTok fad that's going around. And on this TikTok fad, it goes up to, I guess the fad is you go up to people and you ask them, what is the most traumatic thing that has happened in your life? Now, that in itself is kind of problematic, because you going up and code asking a stranger that you don't know, what is the most traumatic thing that happened? Well, that ain't in your business. That's first and foremost. Secondly, a person that will just start openly sharing the most traumatic thing with someone having a camera on them like that, code like that, that's somebody that probably doesn't need to be asked, what is the most traumatic thing that's ever happened to you? Okay? They've had some stuff in their life, right? And again, but these younger generations, they seem to be very comfortable sharing things in their lives, right? And while I'll say it's good to share it with somebody in a safe environment, like with a counselor or a therapist or a dear trusted friend, that's good to help you process it, right? To help you get on, to deal with it, to deal with the emotions and all that it comes with having a traumatic experience, and being able to put that behind you, right? It's a very important key to be able to share that. So I don't fault anybody wanting to share traumatic experiences, but there is a but here, and it's quite a large one. You need to do it in a very safe environment. And what you don't need to do is just share it with somebody that comes up, puts a camera in your face, and says, "Hey, what's your most traumatic experience?" Just don't do that. And not even on the pretense, well, maybe if I share my traumatic experience, it might help somebody else. Well, that might be somewhat true. Someone coming up and just code asking you about that, I'm going to say chances are, what they would do with it's not going to help anybody. I just don't think it will. But anyway, ever since I've been turning on, I've been thinking kids these days started like a week ago. Yeah, there's a switch that starts flipping. The next thing you know, Asmo, you're going to be saying, hollering at people, get off your grass, get off your lawn. Yeah. Reese, I'd share to make them feel uncomfortable. To be honest, you want to know my trauma? I'll tell you, make you feel bad for asking Lamau. Well, sure. There's, yeah, but I think what ultimately happened in this scenario, this situation, was probably one of the better things that could have happened. Okay, so the first one here is what what caused this issue. Okay, so this is the tip talk that was put out. So
excuse me, can I ask you a question? Excuse me, can I ask you a question for an interview?
Is there a way to make this bigger?
Right.
Crystal, what's the most traumatic event?
Okay, so this here is Little Minx here. I'm not sure who the dude here is on the right, and this person here is the person, you know, that's important.
Excuse me, can I ask you a question for an interview? All right. Right.
Crystal, what's the most traumatic event that you went through in your life?
That's a hard one. I've been through a lot. I would say probably when my mom threw a lot of shit around in the apartment and just broke a lot of stuff.
Womp, womp.
Yeah.
Yes. Another one? Excuse me, can I?
Okay, so that's the whole thing, right? They share a traumatic experience or something will happen, and the dude here, Little Minx, will go wah wah and go yes and clap like happy that this happened to this person, right? It's just brain rot. Oatmeal for brains. I don't know what else. I just don't know what else. How's that a prank? What's the exactly, Reese? How is this a prank? How is this funny? There's nothing to laugh at here, right? That's what makes that's what makes these things so stupid. All right, so this is the second one. This is Goop videos that's coming up here, right? This he's out of focus here, whatever. We're going to get more behind the stories because I've actually got Goop did a video on this and put on his YouTube. We're going to watch parts of it, but this is ultimately what happened. Okay.
Can I know like the most? Oh, nice to meet you. My name is Christopher.
I'm not shaking your hand. What's my most traumatic experience? I don't know, but I know what yours is.
Exactly. I don't know what I don't know what but I know what yours is. I know what yours is. He said, I know what yours is. Yeah. Okay. So, but it didn't end there, right? So, this is from, of course, a deserto, whatever, however you say it. I can never say that name right. Anyway, said this creator here, or this user here, Winnie Scola, says, well deserved. Being a kick streamer doesn't give him the right to mock someone else's partner. So the person in the first video that shared their trauma, and Little Minx went, ma, ma, yes, clapped his hands, right? That is the partner to Goop videos. And we're going to get in, like I said, we're going to listen to Goop's story because he gives a little bit more. But these are the videos or whatever that was put out, right? Okay, all right, Asmo, Dexerto, look, you guys don't tune in because I speak eloquently. I struggle most days to even speak, period, and speak it in a understandable dialect of Southern English that, well, is slowed and drawn out. And while most people don't watch streams, they come back when it's the VOD so they can put it at 2x, praying to God the YouTube would implement 4x or better. I know this. But anyway, so they followed the guy, Goop TV. They followed him, or Goop Videos, into a what is this? It's not best. What is it? And there's his partner into the what is, I can't remember the name. It's
Yo, what if I just punch you?
What?
I should just punch you right now. You just pulled your ass out in front of a 5-year-old. You fucking pedo.
Dude, I ain't no pedo. I pulled
Fuck
my
you talking about.
fist at you, man.
You a fucking weirdo. Fuck you.
Dude,
Fucking
stop
bitch.
throwing that shit.
The fuck up, nigga. You a weirdo. You just pulled your ass out. You just pulled your ass out in front of a little kid.
Do this,
Shut the fuck up.
or you pulled your ass out in front of a 5-year-old.
And a 5-year-old, nigga, I should punch you in your shit, you bitch ass. Yo, what if I...
all right. So then they start confronting this big group of guys, right? Little Minx and his posse, right? His buddies. They follow the guy into the store here, and they start grabbing stuff off the shelves and throwing it at him, right? They didn't care if they busted up the stuff. They didn't care. Now, Goop TV admits to mooning them, right? And I guess the little Minx had a young relative with him. Now, here's my question. If you're going to go out and do this kind of nonsense, right? Do these pranks like this. Why are you taking your 5-year-old nephew or cousin or whatever, this 5-year-old little child? Why are you taking a 5-year-old kid out with you to do these type of pranks that is intended to upset people, that you're doing to try to elicit a response? And then when you get the response, you want to start acting tough guy because you've got, what, 3 or 4 guys versus 1? Yeah, you hard, man. You tough. It takes 4 or 5 of you to sit there and try to intimidate and to bully a guy because he's standing up for his partner. Yeah, you guys are tough. So let's take a look at the YouTube video. This is the guy that stood up for his partner, right? And his name is Goop Videos. Okay. So let's listen to what he had to say.
This isn't exactly a video I think I would ever have to make, but it's been a pretty crazy weekend, and here we are. I'm going to start this off from the very beginning. I am willing to bet that a reasonable amount of you have seen this video on either TikTok or Twitter.
What's my most traumatic experience? I don't know, but I know what yours is.
So as you can see, the main subject of this video is obviously me. My name is Ben. I go by the alias Goop Videos on YouTube. So let me add a little bit of context to this situation, because I was not even aware that this video went viral. I was actually at a mall and a Hot Topic employee was like, yo, I saw you on TikTok. And I'm like, what? Yeah, I don't even use TikTok, so I wouldn't have known. Anyway, I want to talk about what happened that day, what transpired, and what led up to those events. So let's start back on the actual day that it happened. It happened on Sunday, June 30th, 2024. This was 2 weeks ago at the time that I'm recording this. So while I was on my way to Men's Warehouse, I dropped my partner off at the mall so they can go shopping and, you know, look around. And while I'm getting fitted, my partner calls me and it's like, hey, these kids or these guys or whatever were like filming me with a phone and were asking me about like what was my most traumatic experience. And then they started making fun of me for it. Before I go any further, here's the clip of what my partner was referring.
So we'll skip past that because we've watched all of that, right?
And just broke a lot of stuff.
Womp, womp.
Also, you gotta love the fact that the caption headline said, like, asking NPCs what their most traumatic experience was. Really good idea, you know, not only you downplaying people's abuse, but you're also dehumanizing them. So, good job on that. There's so many things wrong with this video, I don't even know where to start. I didn't even see this video until yesterday, but my partner had told me everything about it. The short end is, you can see, they asked my partner about a traumatizing experience that they had. My partner answered honestly, and then their response was, womp womp, which I don't think it's a stretch to say that's in really poor taste, and also just like really downplaying somebody's abuse. And my partner has been through a lot of that. My partner went.
All right, so he starts, and I'm not going to get into all the, because he starts describing some of the things that his partner went through, and I just don't, I understand that maybe he felt like, for context or whatever, maybe he felt like but trust me, guy, you didn't need to, right? You didn't need to, and the fact that I guess he felt like he even had to try to, I guess, justify what he did, I think is sad. Because what this guy did, to me, was the right thing to do. Now, violence should always be the last resort, right? But these guys were asking for a reaction, right? That's what these pranksters do. They do these type of videos. They make this type of content because they want a reaction. They want their 15 minutes of fame, and they got the reaction. And now LilMixyx is getting his 15 minutes of fame. But the problem is, you see, it's not going the way that he wants it. It's not. The vast majority of comments that I've seen on any of the tweets and stuff that's been talked about this, videos that's been done about this, the videos that I've seen done about, all the comments there were 100% support for Goop here, right? Or Ben. 100% support of what he did. And they're commending him for standing up for his partner. So, and I commend him as well, right? But again, violence, I feel like is usually should be reserved for the last. But in the heat of the moment, no, we kind of have to put ourselves. We kind of have to put us, if we can kind of put ourselves in his shoes for a minute. If your loved one, right, if the person that's dear to you comes to you and tells you that, you know, a story, you know, like I was asked, and so I shared something, and then they started mocking and ridiculing, making fun of me and laughing. I think the knee-jerk thing is, yeah, you get heated, right? And in the video, Ben talks about how, you know, he's not a fighter. He doesn't get into fights. It's not something that he does. But he just knew that defending and in his mind, sticking up for his partner, right then there was the right thing, was the correct thing to do. And you know, and he understood that there was more of them than him, and he knew that the chances or the odds were that he was probably going to catch a beating. Thankfully for him, he didn't. Even though these guys talk tough, and you know, he's like, you come out of the store and all, you know, look, if a person, if you're really wanting a person bad enough, them being in a store or not being in a store is not going to change you getting them. Okay, they were just full of hot air, blowing smoke. Want to be bad guys, want to be tough guys. Now, Ben also in the video addresses the fact that, yes, he did moon them. He did, he turned around and he, flopped out his two hams for him, right? And, he said he regrets doing that. He said, I shouldn't have done that. And he goes, I am sorry, that the 5-year-old child that they had with them was exposed to that. He is apologetic for that. He owns that. But then the question comes, is like I said earlier, why did these idiots have a 5-year-old child with them if they're going out and pulling pranks like this? You know, it wasn't too long ago. Stay with me here, guys. It wasn't too long ago where there was a story that, you know, we covered here on this channel where a prankster in a mall, not unlike the mall that this one occurred in, was trying to prank a delivery driver who was there to pick up some food for, whatever delivery service he was working for. And they started harassing him and trying to prank him. And he pulled out a gun and they shot him. Shot the prankster. You guys remember that story? You know? And now, fortunately, the prankster survived the gunshot. But that just goes to show that in today's society, you don't know who could be carrying a weapon on them. And you go out and you pick a fight, which is what you're doing, these stupid little pranks. You're engaging, you're picking a fight. You could be the next person that gets shot. And you took your 5-year-old relative to this? What? So now, like I said, LilMixyx, he's you know, he wants that 15 minutes of fame. And so he's getting it. And like I said, all the comments that I've seen on the videos and stuff out there supporting this guy have been, like I said, been very supportive and backing him and rightfully so. And on Twitter, very few are taking the prankster side. They're all back, you know, and they are just literally just crapping all over this guy, LilMixyx. They are really just, you know. Let's see if we can go back here. Let's see if I can find. We'll go back here and look at this. Let's see here. Let's go back over here. And yeah, here we go. Get that off and put Twitter up. Okay. So this is the original article, right? A post about it. What says Loquacious says, what's my most traumatic experience? I don't know, but I know what yours is, right? Just memeing all over this guy. Legend, I know what yours is. Phase your rage. Also a verified kick streamer says, fucking DGN losers, holy shit, right? So there's a fellow kick streamer that's calling him a loser, right? Zach Ryder says, it's almost like they don't think about the consequences of their actions. Next time they'll think twice before making light of someone's trauma. Exactly, right? Adjusted 55 says, bro, that one dude turned on his aimbot and saw red. There you go. Outrank says, are any kick streamers normal? Well, I don't know. Maybe. Winnie Scola says, well-deserved. Being a kick streamer doesn't give him the right to mock someone else's partner. Wick says, bro's partner was standing on business. I don't know what that's some ugly feet. Oh my gosh, what's some ugly feet? Pausing a handshake is crazy work on its own. He ate the line though. What's my most traumatic experience? But I don't know what yours is. So, I mean, I honestly and truthfully, and I mean this with all sincerity, I hope that every time going forward that this moron, LilMixyx, goes live, posting things on social media, I hope the comments are, what's my most traumatic experience? I don't know, but I know what yours is. That's what needs to. I hope his chat. I hope his comments underneath his tweets, his if he ever does an Instagram post, because his Instagram was dead. I just, yeah. Now, look, according to what I found, the guy graduated in LilMixyx graduated in 2023, so he's 18, 19 years old, right? I guess he's in college now. Hopefully he grows out of this period of glue eating, crayon eating that he's in. Hopefully he matures. Hopefully he turns away from this and he sees that, you know, what he's doing is not the path. It's not the way. It's not how to interact with people. There's plenty of ways to become, if you want, you know, social media clout, if you want to be, get that attention, if you want to be something, there's plenty of ways of doing it without just being a complete and total asshat. Because that's what you are right now, asshat. You've got your head so stuck up your own ass, you have an asshat. So anyway, a rare afternoon stream colored me shocked. Hey, Nintendo Mail, I'll color you shocked. How about that? There you go. Anyway, yeah, but you know, if you're so inclined, you might go over to Goop's videos and give him a little support, right? If, like I say, if you're so inclined, if you know, if you're not, that's fine. He did put out a thing over here on his how do I see, how do I show this? I think of this here. Okay, anyway. That's cutting it off. I have to go here with this shit. Okay, here we go. So he put out this thing 2 days ago. He says, just want to give you guys a quick update. So I had a mental breakdown yesterday due to sensory overload. It didn't have to do with harassment or anything. There's literally been zero of that since I blocked Minxie. Okay, I guess his name's Minxie, but anyway. But just the overwhelming amount of publicity and my friends and family constantly hitting me up was really getting to me. Living with ADHD is hard enough, but when so much attention is given to you at once, it can really be suffocating. I'm feeling better today, staying away from THC and alcohol. Well, yeah, okay, sure. Yeah, I don't think if you're having a rough go of it, I don't know if necessarily hitting the booze and the little bit of, you know, puff pass is going to help you. But okay, each to his own. And going to the gym helped significantly. Well, I'm glad that, you know, he was able to find an outlet for all the anxiety and stuff that he was dealing with. Anyway, with the amount of publicity this is getting me, I feel it's the perfect time to start making content and consistent content again. Unfortunately, probably not YTPs. I've lacked the motivation, inspiration to make them for 2 years now, but who knows? Maybe I will make a few eventually. So, anyway, it, you know, like I said, a little bit of this attention stuff really kind of got to him, and but he seems to be kind of, you know, back up and going. So good for him. And like I said, I do hope that, like I say, he, you know, he's, like I said, it seems like he's getting overwhelming support, which is good. I think it's good. And I personally really wish that any of these people that's doing like these prankster type content, prankster video stuff, I wish they would just go away, find some other way to make content, because this is just not the way. It's just not the way at all. Anyway, so you guys ready to laugh at some stuff? I mean, I know we kind of laughed at this Yahoo, but I got a few other videos. I found a few that kind of cracked me up, and Purple had a couple too. So let's take a look here. See what we got going here. This is coming from the Internet Hall of Fame. Says the best 20-year overdue sibling confession during his best man speech.
So I picked up a couple of Mark's paintballs and I threw them against the house next door.
Do you see the brother? This is the brother getting married, and when the best man started his speech, he immediately knew what had happened. That's when you know that this experience of what we're fixing to hear about impacted this man and has stayed with him from his childhood. So you know this is going to be good.
Wait, now. Are you serious? Yes. So David assured the neighbors and our parents that it couldn't have been him, or it couldn't have been Mark, because their paintball colors are not that color.
No! I got in so much trouble for that!
But the neighbors, or our parents, believed him and made him clean it up. And I knew I was going to have to tell him eventually. But boy, was I really wanting to watch TV that day. So I bring this up 20 years later as a wedding gift to him for closure that I am the one that threw those paintballs.
Dude!
So thank you for letting me watch TV.
Classic. Oh, that's great. That's perfect. Absolutely perfect. So what's this one? This is oh gosh. I'm not even going to try to say the name because I don't want Asmo coming at me again because I'm an illiterate tard. Okay? I don't. So let's see what we got here.
I don't want to turn you out. In the middle of the field, throw me a bomb, throwing it be like quarterback. Stay in the field, hold on, throwing it like quarterback.
Look at that. That's a boss move. That's 100% a boss move. Deserto, you got to believe in yourself more. Deserto, look. I have faith that if it can be pronounced wrong or I can screw it up, that I can do it. I have 100% faith in that. I have 100% faith in that. So anyway, so here's some kitty videos, because what's the internet without some kitty videos, right?
Ooh, I got close on that one. Ooh, it's a miracle I didn't make contact, James, but you can't do nothing because I'm not touching you. It's a free country. I can put my paw anywhere I want. Let me waft it around. Can you tell where I just came from, James? The litter box. Number 2. And now I might slap your noggin. I may not, but... Ow! Ooh.
He'd had enough. He'd had enough. He said enough. Enough. Really? Really? Paw prints? Purple paw prints? Really? Y'all, I want you to look to what she just sent me. Learn how to pronounce. Okay? Let's see here. Let's switch it here. It's a 4 out of 5. It's here we go. Let's just
Dexerto. Dexerto.
I can't. What the? Hey, slow your ass down.
Dexerto.
Dexerto?
Dexerto.
Does Dexerto?
Dexerto.
Oh, fuck. Am I even close, guys? Does say that shit? Why can't? Is there a slower downer on this where I can slow this thing down? Because they're saying it way too fast.
Dexerto.
Hell, I don't know. Purple, you asshole. Oh, God. What is this? I present to you from the Marvel Universe, the Black Panther. Oh, my gosh. Here we go. What do we got here? What do we got here? There's Dexerto. I don't know. The D word. The D word from the Twitter, okay? That's how we're going to go with this because Y'all making fun of my speech impediment.
On the box, on the packaging, it said that it fits you until you're 7, and I'm 7. So it fits until you're like 9.
You know what you got to do for your first task as Black Panther? You have to go up there.
No, Mommy said it's not safe.
Mommy
Black
says
Panther
no,
doesn't have a mommy. He's a man of his own. He
Yeah.
lives alone.
Just because I'm Black Panther doesn't mean that I go up a ladder.
I can't laugh at this guy. I have my own speech impediment. Black Panther. Oh, God. Oh, I'm going to hell for all this. I know I am.
Why not? You're supposed to save the day. Save the day. The vigilante is out again on the loose. Are you talking to Tony Stark on there?
I need to go save Crime.
You're gonna save crime, you can't even go up a ladder.
You sure about me? People call me Black Panther.
Ow!
Someone that comes from the dark, and he is brave. He fights in the light. He fights in the night. That person's name is Black Panther.
Oh, that kid saving the world right there, single-handedly. Single-handedly. Black Panther. There we go. What do we got here? What is this?
Who is it?
Oh, hi, Dawson. It's me.
Oh, hi, Grandma.
Oh, it's Granny.
Hi. Let me in?
No, I can't. I'm playing Rocket League. I just started a game.
Well, pause it and let me in.
I can't pause it. It's a online ranked game.
Yeah, Granny. Come on. It's online and it's ranked. It can't pause. What? What? Come on.
Well, tell your dad to open the door.
Hey, Dad. Grandma's in the backyard. Open the door for her. He's pooping.
Well, I'm not waiting.
You could always come back later.
Forget it. I'm out of here. You guys are crazy.
Bye. Love you.
Love you. Hang on. Time out. Why is... I know, I'm going to catch hell for this. I know. But why is a granny wearing... What kind of pants are these? What kind of pants are these? Like spandexes or something? Spanx? What are they called? I don't know. But spandex... Yeah, why? I got to ask a question. Are you shaming a grandma? Listen. Hang on, then. Hang on. Is there... I'm asking for a friend, because he wants to know, is there like an age limit on a woman? You know, Black Panther could wear that suit up until he was 7. My question is there like an age limit? Is there like an age limit on women's wearing Spanx or spandexes or whatever? I don't want to. I don't know. I guess I don't. What do you mean that's enough cider for me? Wait, I haven't even had a bottle of it yet. Smoke, come on. And okay, fine, whatever. This is wholesome gamer. Okay, so we're gonna have some wholesome gamer content because, like an 18-hour brawl, I guess. I don't know. Look, if the woman feels comfortable, wearing that, then who I shouldn't judge. I should not judge. Just like when I put on my thong to go swimming at the beach, people don't need to be judging me. Right? Am I right? All right, I'm right. Who's texting me? Oh boy. The boss is texting me. Let's see what she wants. Okay. White? No, it's actually purple. Purple paw prints. I have a purple thong that I wear. Banana hammock. I don't know what all you call, but yeah. POV using the Elden Ring lingo. You guys taught me to prank my boyfriend. All right. Over the hip dick whip. Exactly, purple. Exactly. All right, let's see what we got going here. Instead of saying good morning, say, hang on. What did that say? Hang on. That went by so fast. Instead of saying good morning, say, Erd tree's blessing.
Hi, baby.
Tree's blessing.
Boy, now here's I'm gonna tell you this is gonna be really lost to me because I've never played Elden Ring. I've never played any of the Dark Souls trilogy. I've never played any of that. My sons have tried. They say, "Hey, you really should play this," because they just want to see me like rage. I think because I understand it's a very difficult game series to play. It's very challenging, and so they've tried to get me, and I'm like, nope. The last time people tried to get me, I wound up playing that damn Five Nights at Freddy's and damn near had a heart attack. So no, thank you.
I'm gonna try fighting this guy again.
Oh, is it the fire giant?
No.
Personally, I think you're ready to fight Mesmer. But that's just me.
How do you know about Mesmer?
You don't know who that is?
No, I know who that is.
Oh, okay.
How do you know who that is?
Everyone knows who that is.
All I'll say is that she's playing this off really, really well. I mean, she's like, well, everybody knows who that is. She's doing real well.
Yeah, I see that.
I really think I can beat Radon without using the strength build.
Oh, put those foolish ambitions to rest.
What are you talking about? How do you know that? That's Margit. You've never fought Margit. How do you know that?
I know who that is.
Who's Margit?
The boss. Who says that? Do you even play the game?
If he doesn't get his act together, he'll go maidenless. Refer to any skills he has as his ash of war. You know what? I think honestly, if I knew what any of this meant, I would find this more amusing. But I will say this: her like rickrolling her boyfriend with this, I think is beautiful.
My health up because I keep dying or done.
Yeah. I mean, if you keep dying from what you're active, you're gonna go maidenless at this point. You could use your Ash of War more.
That's actually. What are you How do you know that? What an Ash of War is?
It's basic Elden Ring.
How do you even know what maidenless is?
Just you don't have a maiden. At this point, you should just let me solo him. Just beat Radon for you.
Are you playing Elden Ring without me knowing? How do you know that? It's like the goat of Melania.
Didn't he hit Melania or something like that?
How do you know that?
Okay, this one's perfect because we literally have to go right now.
What?
Not what? Okay, I have my shoes. Grab your shoes. Before we leave, I'm gonna go rest at the side of Grace real quick, and then no later than 5 minutes, or we're gonna be late.
He's lost. He's 100% lost. I can't pull that off with Mr. Huck. He would call me on my bullshit. Well, I don't know. K-Hook? I think you probably could. I think you could pull it off. I really do. Was this Mary Ruth's hair and nail growth? Find out.
Mary Ruth hair growth. I'm finna find out and see.
Okay.
It's not so bad.
Chloe, wow.
Mary grew hair growth.
Give me some.
Hold it.
Mary Ruth hair growth.
Click the link below.
Mary Ruth.
That's some fantastic acting. She lost her hair. Yeah, she did, Asmo. But we back at the beginning of the video, so that's it. I'm gonna go out on a limb here. I think those are wigs. I think those are wigs. I'm pretty certain they're wigs. New toilets. What?
给你们展示一下我最新发明的一路顺畅辅助马桶，设计非常人性。夏季炎热，特别容易便秘，过大的物体卡在身体里，很容易把我们给憋死。但是使用我这款马桶，只需要坐在上面，然后启动开关，看到了吗？这辈子都会一路顺畅，不会便秘了，非常的好用。给你们展示。
How about new? How about new? New. Process that. Listen, I don't think I want to process that. I don't think I want to process that at all. I do not think I want to process that at all. Constipation, it's not a problem anymore. Well, squatching. I think you may be onto something there. I think you may be onto something there. Did you guys see that? Did you guys see that Mike the Bike put out a new song? Gravity is a powerful force. That wasn't gravity. That was that was the I don't expandomatic. I don't know what you'd call that. Upside down on the toilet, Nintendo. Yeah. But anyway, so Mike the Bike put out a new video, or a new song, right? And we're gonna listen to just a smidgen of it, just a little bit here. Let's see how I'm gonna do this here. Here we go. He did Tommy wrong. He did Tommy so wrong. Tommy so wrong. This is fat but without Turkey Tom. Yes, this is fat without Turkey Tom.
Tired of being what you want me to be. Feeling so obese, can't get out of my chair. Don't know what you're expecting of me. Put under the pressure of shedding off some pounds.
Can't stop eating all these sweets.
Every donut I eat is another mean tweet from you.
Can't stop eating all these sweets.
I
Anyway, check it out. Go listen to it over on Mike the Bike. And let's see if I can't get you guys a link to that. Come on now. There you go. But go check that out. Throw a little support to Mike the Bike there. He's a good guy. I like Mike the Bike. So, anyway, you know, I'm wondering. That's really all I had. There's so much to talk about. So much to talk about. The question is should I talk about it? Because when I talk about stuff, I get myself into trouble so many times. You know, this, you know what, I Purple's auto hunter, let's go, yeah. I don't know, guys. When I talk about drama, I get in trouble about that stuff. Empty. Good thing I had another one here ready to go. After the week I've had. Do it, old man. All right. Fine, I'll talk about the boogie thing. At one point in time, I was very sympathetic to Boogie. Was an avid supporter of Boogie. Even when, you know, the whole thing with the shirt and all that happened, you guys remember that, sure to goodness. If you don't, look here on the channel. There's a video about it. Had a phone call with Boogie. I foolishly was optimistic and hoping that maybe could be potentially I don't know, friendship there. Could, you know, but that was no, that wasn't going to happen. And I started seeing more and more stuff happen, you know, Boogie doing and stuff. I was like, you know, I really started questioning everything that Boogie ever said, right? About the abuse as a kid growing up, all that kind of stuff. And you guys know that when, you know, there were several times that was asking me about my conversation, you know, back when I was producing for Dave and stuff. Boogie shared something with me in the phone call that I'm fairly certain that he had never discussed publicly. I could be mistaken on this, but I really felt like he was kind of, I guess, to see, you know, if and I promised I would never talk about it. And I wouldn't make it public, the stuff that he told me. And I never did. But then the other night, after his latest blow up, meltdown, whatever you want to call it, to the point to where even Keen disconnected for the call. But there's clips now that's going around, stuff that I guess it was still going over on Destiny's side of the stream or what have you, where he, I guess, he told the story to both Mutahar and Destiny about what his father did to him. And that was the thing that he had told me that I never told anyone. I didn't even discuss, I mean, when I say I told it to nobody, I mean, I told it to absolutely nobody. But anyway, I really started even to doubt, like, the traumas and stuff that he discussed and talked about his, with his childhood. And then when they had his brother come on the Law Cow podcast, he and his brother vouched, and in some situations or stuff, he even clarified to where some of the stuff that was done was worse than what Boogie had described. And so I was like, wow, I actually started having some sympathy, I guess, for the man. And then it wasn't too shortly after that he did the damn crypto thing. And I was like, how could anybody that, according to him, lost everything he had because of crypto, because of advice that he got from McJuggernuggets, why would he engage in something like that? That made no sense to me. It just absolutely zero sense to me, right? And then, of course, that then in turn, led to people like Destiny, CoffeeZilla, and others, Destiny, maybe not so much, depending on how you feel about him with everything that's going on. But like people like CoffeeZilla, who has a very good reputation, is very reputable. Even Mutahar, coming at him. And of course, Destiny, coming at him really hard, pressing really hard about the cancer. And, Boogie's explanation of that whole situation kind of makes a little bit of sense to me, knowing how Boogie is. I firmly believe that the doctor was telling him, this is what we've detected. This is what we've detected, and usually this indicates this or this, and if it's that, well, then it's that is cancer. So and I can see Boogie latching on, because when a person is talking with their doctor and they hear the word cancer, well, then they kind of freak out, right? Because that's all you hear is that word, because that word is so devastating. Because I don't believe there's a person on planet Earth that has not been directly affected by this horrible, horrible disease. Now, I think Boogie's instinct to immediately then go home and make a video about it, edit the video, upload the video, and then sometime later make another video where he goes from saying, well, possibly, to, yeah, I have it, right? And the thing of it is he possibly could have some sort of condition, You know, he really could. But the thing of it is because of his own, whatever you want to call it, not going in and following up to verify, to get the test done to verify, out of denial, out of whatever I don't know, logic that runs around in the man's head. I don't know. It's crazy. But when this first started, when Destiny first started making his claims, his accusations, I said, yeah, I can see where Boogie, the doctor could have said it could be this, and the way Boogie latches on, because, one thing that I think Keem is correct in this is Boogie lives to be a victim. He lives to be a victim. He excels at trying to find a way to be a victim, right? Now, I don't wish any harm on Boogie. I don't want anything to happen to the man. I don't want anything to happen to anybody. But I don't know. Professional victim. Yeah, victim complex. Yeah, Squatchy and Purple, you're correct. What is this, Asmo? As for somebody in denial, I wouldn't feel like he'd be that comfortable playing the cancer card whenever he needed either money or sympathy. Well, I don't, that's what's troubling to me, right? That's what's troubling to me. Why, who in their right mind would ever play that type of card? Because if you get that, I mean, it's a death sentence. We're not supposed to talk about personal things on here, right? Because when you talk about personal things, well, I lost my dad to cancer. And the last night that he was on this earth, I was with him, me and my mother both. And the stuff that I had to go through that night, listening to my father leave, it haunted me for a very long time. When a man's dying of lung cancer and they can't breathe and they're fighting for breath and they know that they're dying and they know the time is upon them and they're fighting with every last bit of strength and energy that their frail body has left in them. It's not something I would wish upon my worst enemy. And, so for anybody to play the card, to be able to claim victimhood, is beyond my ability to understand. It's just beyond my ability to understand. Victimhood mentality or what, I don't know. you know. And and Boogie sits there and tells how his father died from lung cancer. And I'm sure his father's end was a lot like my father's. And it impacts you watching a loved one die. And why would you that just doesn't make sense to me. It does not make sense to me. Now, I think Boogie is going to be punished. And it's not going to be anything that Keemstar or the Law Cow or the internet can do to him. I don't. I've seen the thing where they put out that Boogie is not going to be allowed on social media unless it's on Law Cow to be, how much more confrontations, how much more taking to task over this is Boogie so supposed to be done? How many times are you going to flog the man? And if he's coming on, how's he coming on if he was fired? I don't understand. It's whatever. It's a show. It's for entertainment. Whatever. I get that, right? Yucks, laughs, fine. But like I say, I'm a firm believer that I think that life would deal out to Boogie what it feels is the fitting punishment for this. And I don't think it's going to be pretty. You can call it karma. You can say reaping what you sow. Call it whatever you want, right? 600K views in a week, 2,000 to 3,000, and super chats per Log House stream from super chats alone. Yeah. Oh, it's profitable. It's been very profitable. And hey, you know what? More power to him. More power to him. I guess it'll go a long ways to paying that $7,000 a month nut that he has to crack, right? That mortgage and everything else, right? Oh, you're right, Brian the World. He's not going to just let him go. It's Boogie right now is his cash cow. He's his cash cow. I don't know. But like I said, when I talk about this stuff, I get into trouble, right? So I guess they can come at me, whatever. It doesn't change the fact. Doesn't change the fact. And look, here's the deal, right? People like I think I'll just yeah, I hope it doesn't cost Tommy too, because Tommy and I have not always seen eye to eye on things, right? And Tommy's been right a few times. I think I've been right a few times, even though he may not always agree that I was right, but that's fine too, right? That's not really important. I like Tommy. I genuinely, truly do like Tommy, and I like his crew he has over there. I think they do a great job, and I was very elated that when Tommy was selected to be on that podcast, because I thought honestly and truthfully, it was a great opportunity for him to. on his own channel to get some growth there, which he has, and I think that's awesome. He just hit 50K, and you know, make some money, because you know, Tommy's entertained a lot of us. Probably pretty much everybody I would imagine that's in this chat right now. Over the years, he's provided us with a lot of entertainment and laughs and things, and even at my expense a few times. And so I don't like the idea of that possibly ending or even being in some way diminished for Tommy's sake. You know, and I just think it's horrible, the position that they're kind of being put in because of this. What's the answers? The solution? I don't know. I'm not in that position. I'm not in that solution. You know? So my 2 cents doesn't really matter, right? I have been pushed a lot of his old content. You know, squatching, me too, right? I've been seeing a lot of his older content, and like even some of his old member streams that he used to do. Remember we used to do member streams and stuff? That was a long time ago. Yeah, exactly. Stuff from 7-8 years ago, and it's classic Tommy stuff. It's a time capsule, right? If you go to Tommy's channel and you go, it really is a time capsule for the content, or for not content, for commentary community as a whole, right? Like, you know, I know right now he's on vacation, you know, with his family, and I'm glad he was able to take some time and go spend with little Tommy and his wife. But some of this, you know, like some of the stuff that, it's like the one that was just put out just recently, where he was going over Willie Mack, the videos that he had done on Nerd City, right? And had, you know, Jeff on there, and I believe it was Nicholas DiOrio, I think, was on there too, if I remember correctly. Because I've watched way too much content today. I got a little content brain going today. But watching that, you know, it was yeah, he did. Right, Squatching, he looked really young, and Tommy was so much slimmer. I'm not making a fat joke, Tommy. I'm fat myself, but Tommy was a lot slimmer back then, you know, too. But just like everybody, as you get older, it's just like you put on a few pounds, and the skin's not quite as taut as it once was. It loses its elasticity, and so stuff starts sagging, and it's the aging process, right? But, you know, still had that Tommy charisma and laugh, which is what, you know, and of course, you know, always sharp as ever. So, but, you know, I hope, and I mean this with all sincerity, I do hope that, I still think Boogie's a garbage human being for doing what he did and saying what he said. But I hope that he can find some way for some sort of redemption. I feel like I have to believe that there's a path of redemption for everybody, right? From when they screw up and they mess up, right? Because if there's not, right, then, you know, is there a path for me back from my screw up, right? Or any future screw ups, because God knows I'll screw up again, and I definitely will, you know, put my foot in my mouth. But I do hope there's a way for him back. I don't know so much that I'll ever support him again or consume his content, but the ones that would want to, like I said, I do hope there is a way for them to, and that he can find a way to get back to making content for his fans, for those that do like him. Yeah. What else has been going on out there that's exciting? Well, I ain't talking about politics. You can forget that. That's a third rail I will not. That is one thing I will not ever touch is politics. Oh my. I was talking to some friends the other day with all the nonsense that has been going on. It's like my Twitter feed and my even YouTube feeds and stuff has been nothing but political crap, right? It was like, if I could just turn Twitter off till probably about mid to end of January, man, I would be happy. And they were like, well, why can't you? Why did you turn it off? I said, well, the problem is, right? The problem is that on those days that there's something that I've, because I try to find and talk and stream about things that I haven't seen anybody else in, like the tiny, minute little commentary channels that I exist in. That no one else has talked about, right? So that's why the Valiant T, topic. This one here with Minx and Goop videos. I haven't seen anybody talk about it. Now they may be talking about this tomorrow or next week or whatever, but I haven't seen anybody else to yet talk about it in this part of the internet. So I try to find stories that are kind of off the beaten path of what everybody else is talking about, and they have to I have to find them interesting, and they have to be entertaining. Like this other day, after the stream this past Wednesday with Gigi, which, by the way, doing the little, and I don't know if it'll be every week or not. It'll kind of depend on her schedule and mine, whatever. But I've really enjoyed doing those two streams. I've really enjoyed doing them with her. And I, and then Toxic joining me Thursday to watch the body cam footage on that update. I've really enjoyed, and I'm gonna let the cat out of the bag here on something. I've been talking to K-Huck and maybe coming and doing a stream with her one night. Not a regular thing, but just be on her show one night, just to kind of hang out and whatever. So I'm enjoying it, but Gigi said something to me the other day, and I just and so I felt like if she kind of had this thought or feelings, whatever, that maybe the others might be. Guys, I haven't retired from quote commentary or making commentary videos. How you praise my mortal enemy. Listen, Gigi, that's your enemy. It's not mine. And you're my friend, and he's my friend, and as long as that is a thing, it's a thing. And if you two are mortal enemies, well, that's for you. But don't look to me for taking a side, because that ain't gonna happen. But I've not retired. It's like I said, I try. I know I'm not doing shows 6 and 7 days a week like I was. Right? I can't do that anymore. And it's not necessarily because I don't necessarily have the energy or not the desire to do it. I just don't think that it's good for me, because to do that, I have to really, really get into like this content brain and live on Twitter and live on YouTube. And I just can't do that. I don't think it's good for me. I need time away to play my stupid little video games that I play. Right now I'm playing a really old game, but I've never played it. I've had it in my Steam library for freaking ever, but I've been playing Subnautica, what is the name of it? Subnautica, the Sub-Zero or whatever. The second one they made. I played the first one and beat it, and now I'm playing the second one they put out. Like I said, I've had it forever. And there's been times where I'm thinking, this would be a really good game for me to stream and just kind of chill and do whatever. And I do want to get back to doing that and doing gaming streams, but I don't know if I'm quite ready for that just yet. I just want to I think I still need that just for me time or whatever. So what do you guys argue about? Let me put glasses on. What's with you guys? What is this? What is this? Gigi is now my mortal enemy because I'm bored and need a new one. And he said, Victor says, just kidding. Squatch and Victor, I want Empress as my tag team partner. If we're not, we're going to have problems. Victor says, Squatch, and I saw your stream last night talking about that. I was like, what? Lamau? Squatch says, we are a team over on the No Name podcast. It has to happen or we will have issues. I watched a video of people who have fears of water on the ocean playing Subnautica. And, oh my God, it's great content. Take it easy. Squatch and you and character team and all, just DM me, bro. Have you seen Victor Spurg wrestling? Yes. I have 100%. What, you know what? I'm going to give Victor some roses here. When I first watched I was like, I was like, but the more I watched it, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I really, really, truly did. I think it's a very novel idea. I like that he modeled wrestlers after people in this community. I think that was a brilliant idea. I don't know if it was Victor's idea or not, or if someone gave me. I don't know. Whoever had that idea was really, really smart to do. I really feel that. And and when he, of course, he tagged me and Max up and everything. But I really think if I could. It was your idea? Well, Victor, hey, great idea. And I haven't watched some of the more recent ones, but I did watch several of the first, I don't know, however many, because I know you did you had a bunch of little, like you had them busted up, and then you had like a big, like a WrestleMania type thing, and I watched that. And so anyway, it's been really good. One thing I would request, if I could request, and I don't know if it's even doable. I don't know because I don't know what you're using. If it's like WK 2024 or whatever it is, what game engine you're using on that. If there was a way for me, I think just for laughs and goofs and gaffs and whatever else, to do a turn, right? Like, because I always used to, back in the day when I used to watch wrestling back in the 90s and stuff, right? So when you'd have like a tag team partner turn on the other tag team partner and just like hang them out to dry and just walk away or whatever. And I think that would be, I think that would, and let me be the evil one, right? Let me be the the bad guy that goes to the dark side or whatever enemy, camp or whatever it is. I think it'd be kind of fun. Heel turn. Yeah, exactly. Like a heel turn. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I didn't know if you saw that or not, but yeah. I think it'd be funny. I don't know if it's doable. What's Purple sending me now? Oh Lord, here we go. She's sending me more stuff from the name I can't say. I think she's doing it at this point. I think she's sending me from this Twitter that I can't say just to torment me. But let's see what she's got here. Let's see. Let me bring this up here. What is this here? The Kansas City Royals have released a $25 taco. It consists of a hot dog wrapped in a cheeseburger quesadilla or is that quesadilla? And topped with barbecue brisket, fries, lettuce, pickled onion, sriracha cracker jacks, and barbecue sauce. I'm going to tell you something. That right here, this is what you call a heart attack. That's a heart attack. What's that? Click my link. If that's my new video, be careful because it may be a DMCA issue. Okay. That, I would try it because why not, right? Because it's like all the junk foods. But $25? That's a bit much for an old man like me. I'm on a limited budget here, for crying out loud. What is this? Spurg Pro Wrestling official first opening music video. Stop not giving in to my demands. I already have a code. I do not have the strength. I don't know what are you on about? Is this gonna get me in trouble? Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, it looks like Victor. Yeah, this was put out on the 18th. It got a music claim. Yeah, play it muted. Okay, I'll play it muted. How about that? I can do that. I can play it muted. Yeah. Look, he just got. Nah, maybe I didn't. I know, but hey, look, whatever. You think I'm doing this for money? Please. Back when I was actually trying to do good in the world, I worried about the money. I don't worry about the money no more. So I'll play this. I'll mute it. We'll see what happens here. Here we go. Oh. So, who is... Oh, that's Abby Blackbird. I recognize the little bird on her shirt. Who's it? Mama Creepy. Is it Mama McCreepy or I don't know. Oh, somebody loves you. Burn the world. Pumpkinhead. Pumpkinhead. Oh. Are we back? I think we're back. Are we back? I think we're back, right? Can you hear me? Yeah, OBS being stupid crashed. Okay. That has to be Liana, right? And that Liana has to be Liana Taylor, right? Tony Hines. Oh, yeah, not the guy that got. Hang on, Tony. Isn't that the dude that like did the rap videos or something like that, and everybody bust him because it's like AI generated or something? Isn't that dude? Oh no, not. She just did not just do that to Purple. Poor Purple. Dark Side Phil. Oh my God. Oh Lord. Bang bang. Bang bang. Freaking Cactus. Oh my. Keemstar? Really? Keemstar's in here now? Dead on Dave. Look at him. All slim and trim, looking good. Mr. Sin. Jeez. Asmo. Here he comes. The Viking himself. Airsoft fatty. Oh my God. No. Not Airsoft. Is that me? No, that's not me. Is that Boogie? That has to be Boogie, right? Huggy Bear. Oh, Lord. Not a Huggy Bear. I think the fin is furry out. Andy Worski. Leia something. There you go. Tag team champions with, of course, the Pizzle Pop. Ashers. Oh, Lord. Very good. Very good. Very, 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 very good. Good job, Victor. Good job, sir. Oh, come on. Why is that? Come on. Why is that not working? I gotta relaunch my Steam Deck here. I think that's working. It's not. Whatever. Okay. I got a cold open video for a big event next Sunday. I plan to drop that has you and D-Max in it. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, not in it. But no, seriously, I think you're doing a great job there. I've enjoyed those. Actually, I haven't watched some of the newest ones that you've got, right? But the older ones that I did watch, I thought was very good and entertaining. And I think it's a good, and like I said, because you have so many different people in the community, I think it was a great tie-in, right? Yeah. Well, the drama, sometimes the drama's okay, you know, but more times than not, it's just not worth it. It really, truly is just not worth it. What is anything else out there that's popping off? I don't think so. Now, why is my wife texting me? She knows I'm streaming. I told her I was streaming. Anyway, I think I'm going to wrap it up there, guys. I think I'm going to wrap it up. I appreciate you guys tuning in. I know this is an afternoon thing. It's not what I normally do. But I was actually, all the craziness that went on today, right, in the IT world, luckily didn't affect any of the stuff that I was responsible at work. So today wasn't too terribly bad. I want to thank you guys all for tuning in. Thank you. Big special thanks goes to Purple for her help, Purple Paw Prints, on cultivating all the different stuff. And let's all, like I say, I hope you guys have a great weekend. Hope you guys, hopefully it cools off. Hopefully you're not, getting in it. There's some storm stuff, like we had some flooding and stuff here in Arkansas. Yesterday was kind of bad, but I do appreciate each and every one of you. You guys know I do. Let's see. I don't have the song queued up. I would have the gooning song, but I don't have it queued up for the exit today. So I guess I'll just go with my normal exit. But anyway, I appreciate you guys. Well, I can't even do that because it's not, I bet you won't let me do it, will it? Let's see. Yeah, it's let me do it. Okay. There we go. Guys, remember. Can't you see it in my face?